Hi, I'm Jane Pettigrew and I'm a tea writer, a tea historian. So welcome to the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Morphy Richards and BRITA have invited me here today to give you a few tips to help you brew the perfect cup of tea. Golden rule number 1 is to filter the water that you're going to boil to brew the tea, because all around Britain, tap water can have things in it which risks spoiling your tea. Things like limescale, chlorine, heavy metals. So the easiest thing to do is to use a Morphy Richards BRITA kettle, which has a filter inside. So I've made 2 cups of tea, one with BRITA filtered water and one with unfiltered water, and you can see quite clearly there's a big difference in the 2 liquors. The next golden rule is to choose a tea that suits you. And today you've got PG Tips, the rich one, but of course there's lots of other options. There is green tea, there are Earl Grey blends, English breakfast blends, lots and lots of different types. So make sure you choose something that you enjoy. Golden rule number 3 is about what you actually brew your tea in. And if you're using tea bags, you need either a teapot or you can brew in a mug. Golden rule number 4 is about how much tea to actually use. And of course, if you're using a mug for one person, then it's easy. It's 1 tea bag. If you're using a pot, it's really about the size of the pot. This one would probably need 3 or 4 tea bags. The next golden rule is about the temperature of the water you should use for brewing your tea. And if you're brewing your PG Tips today, then the water should be just coming up to boiling. And that's true for any black tea. The last golden rule is about brewing your tea for the correct time. And with your PG Tips tea bags today, they're going to brew and they're going to be ready in about 2 minutes. So when you've poured the water onto the tea, set your timer or use your mobile phone, or you can use a little egg timer and set that to run for the right amount of time. So if you haven't filtered your water and you haven't followed our golden rules, this is the sort of tea you're going to be drinking. If you have filtered your water and followed our golden rules, your tea should look more like this. So we're going to reject this one because nobody wants to drink tea that looks like that. Now this one is clear. The colour of the liquor is exactly what you would expect, nice and coppery and rich and warm and inviting. The aroma is really inviting. It's sort of warm and woodsy and just that lovely rounded tea aroma. And the flavour, I'm sure, is also very good. It's clean, it's bright, it's quite strong. Would take a little bit of milk if you wanted it to. It's a really good cuppa. So I hope you have a wonderful Mad Hatter's Tea Party with your masks and your balloons and your kettles and your tea. And don't forget to film yourselves making the perfect cuppa with your Morphy Richards BRITA kettle and upload the film clip to YouTube. We'd also love to see how much fun you've had, so don't forget to take a group photograph and email it through. And we'd also really like to hear what you think about the kettle, so do post your reviews on Amazon. And don't forget what the Mad Hatter explained to Alice. It's always tea time.